Okay, hello guys. Welcome back to Dryland Racing League. You got me today. I will be your D1 commentator for the season since I got relegated basically. uh, okay, let's let's share the constructors and the drivers last season in the championships. Standings, we have KP who won the championship last season with 203, Jamir with 157, Mike with 154, Zoro with 144, Beth with 132, Logic with 92, Liam with 91, Gagli with 65, Otila Jack with 50, Reese Thomas with 40, Tim with 40, Mink with 40, Lankoki with 39, Will with 38, Dylan with 27, um, I'm Batman with 26, Drynoff with 25, Keanu with 25, Ben Finch with 24, Thomas with 23, Pampoli with 16, F1 Lewis with 4, myself with 4, and Faded Optic with 1 point. And let's see the constructors standings last season. Ferrari with 351, Mercedes with 345, Red Bull with 273, Haas with 117, McLaren 116, Alpine 100, Alfa Romeo 64, AlphaTauri 7, Aston Martin 46, and Williams 30 points. Okay, now we're loading into qualifying, and the first qualifying session of the season. So many new outfits. Oh, hello Will, and hello Lewis in the chat, and hello everyone in the chat. Okay, so we have so many new faces on the D1 grid. Let's turn on the telemetry. So it's a full qualifying session today since we have a full grid. Is anyone getting out? Oh, hello Dylan. Okay, we have the Williams who will get out. I read that's Blue Rocket. He's a new driver here in the Royal and Racing League, and he's in the Williams, which is not the slowest car anymore. It might be, but the back markers are really close in terms of charts. And Liam, who's made the switch from Red Bull to Alfa Romeo, he will prove himself in the midfield. He hasn't had the best season in the Red Bull last season. And ZLY, he's also a new driver here in Dryland Racing League. You have Jamir, who's made the switch from Ferrari to Mercedes, and we have Will, who's made the switch from Alfa Romeo to Ferrari. And Zoro, he stepped down from the top teams. He was in the Ferrari last season. Now he's in the Alpine. He's trying to prove himself in the midfield. He has had a great season last season, but He missed a lot of races, which costed him the championship. And F1 Lewis, I believe, is behind him, who's made the switch from a back market team to another back market team. Aston Martin was a back market team last season. Now it's one of the top teams. As well as DLRL starting the first lap of the season. And that's... Yeah. Oh no! Oh, he's lost his front wing. That's not a great start. It's not a great start to the newcomer season. And let's see Will, who taps the wall a bit, but that seems to be okay. And Will sets a minute and 1 minute 4 for sectors 1 and 2. Oh, he's aborted. He's making way of Jameer, the Mercedes. Oh, that's... And Liam sets at 1 minute 28.8. Jameer goes 4 tenths quicker. Zoro 2 tenths quicker than Jameer, his former team. And F1 Lewis goes P2 in the Williams. Let's see Manny, the reigning D2 champion. It's his debut in D1 as a driver. He'll be looking to fight as Fred's eliminated. He's crashed out of the into turn 4 and 5. Not a great start to the British qualifying session. Any well, Mini across the line. He goes up P6. Quicker than Mink, but he's slower than Jameer. As we see Tim, I believe he started his lap. Oh no, I don't think so. He doesn't have fuel. He's actually ended his lap. Let's see Blue Rocket, one of the newcomers here in Dryland Racing League. And he's gonna get held up a bit by the Aston Martin as Rich Swansea goes quickest. And Blue Rocket in the Williams, P11. Let's look at Keanu, the Destroyer's son. He's also a newcomer in this league. And Destroyer Sean, P13. Sean is not an, I don't, it's his first season as a full-time driver, but he raced in Brazil last season as a loan. As Zoro goes even quicker. Now let's see Mike in the mediums. As Zilek, Mike goes up to P3, Ted P4. So Ted, he was a D1 driver back in season 3, but he stepped down for a season last season. Now he's returned to D1. He's returned to a top team. He'll be looking to contend for a few wins or a few podiums. Let's look at the reigning 4-time world champion, KP. As the story is shown, goes up to P4. So 2 Alpines in the top 4. It's a good start so far. As KP starts his lap. So far so good. .8 for the Red Bull driver. It's a 59.7 for the Red Bull driver. And the reigning 4-time world champion will round out the final corner, and he goes quickest by a whole second. Take a bow. Now let's see his teammate. He's slower than his KP. And F1 logic. It's crossed the line, P18. I'm sure he's made a lot of mistakes on his lap. Funny enough, logic was he drove at Red Bull in Season 3 in D2, and now he's a D1 Red Bull driver in D1. Here you go again. Adds 2 seconds quicker than his previous time. but it's not enough for to challenge Steamit. But we'll see. As Logic, F1 Logic, rounds out the final corner and will cross the line in P2 by by a tenth. Let's see Will. Yeah. Also, Blue Rocket, he's made it to P14 in the Williams, and as Will is down on his sector 1 time, but he's two milliseconds down. He will have to gain in the next 2 sectors as well. Will with a 1 minute, he's still down on his time. And he's opposite lock into the wall, and he'll just go to the pits. Let's see if the Blue Rocket, let's see if Blue Rocket is on his lap. I don't think so. He's out of fuel. Okay. Let's see Rich Swansea. Now let's see Gagli, who's made the switch from Haas to Aston Martin. Gagli finished Gagli finished P8 last season in a Haas, and he managed to score 2 podiums on top of it. And Gagli is 2 tenths up on his time. He'll be looking at the top 4. As the McLaren of Ming. Gagli sets a 1 minute .6 for sector number 2, and now he's approaching the final corner. Oh, as Mink held him up a bit. Is it Mink or Piano? Gagli up with P4. Yeah, it's Mink who held it. Oh, oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. As Mink hits the rear end of Gagli, and now he has front wing damage. Now he's looking to... He might be in the danger, Mink. He has to come, he replaces front wing, and get out there. Or otherwise he's out of qualifying on his first race with McLaren. As Jamir goes up to P3. In the Mercedes. And let's... As many, the D2 reigning champion goes up to P11, and as many is out. Blue Rocket's out. Tim is invalidated. Keanu, he's 2 tenths down on his time. As you have yellows, it's the Mercedes. Actually missed Mike, goes up to P4. So it's 2 Red Bull, Mercedes, then Alpine rounding out the top 5. Back to Keanu. Let's hope and Lewis is out. Let's hope Keanu can improve, but he's down on his time. I have F1 Lewis who's out. And Keanu across the line. It's P13. So Keanu makes it into Q2. In the McLaren. As Liam goes across the line in P7. So this is Q1 done and dusted here in Saudi Arabia. Can we see? Oh, actually, we see F1 Lewis, Mini, Blue Rocket, Mink, Tim, Fred, and Zelik, or however you pronounce his name. They're all out. So we lost 7 drivers already. It's not a great start for the Haas duo. They were teammates last season in the Red Bull. They were teammates the season before in the Mercedes in D2. And the 2 AlphaTauris are out. The 2 Williams cars are out. Can we see tires? Apologies, I was focused on Q1. But here are the tires.
The season was removed 43 hours later, which officially makes it the longest pit stop turnaround in history. For 2022, the FIA announced that cars would now be rolling on 18-inch wheels, far larger than 13-inch wheels used prior. These larger tyres were designed to reduce
of the Alfa Romeo out. I believe it's Liam. Yeah, it's Liam. And we also see Will out of the track. No problem. Keep up the good work. Yeah, appreciate it. Uh, Back to Liam. He will be the first one to cross the line in Q2, unless Will overtakes him, and he will get overtaken by Will. We have 13 drivers in Q2. Since two more drivers have crashed out, which we lost two unfortunately, as Will cross the line and will start his flying lap, and the first flying lap in Q2. And he's invalidated. Oh dear. Then let's go back to Liam. Will has invalidated. As we see yellows, it's an Alpine. Oh, Liam. Oh, as he just manages to keep it out of the wall. Let's go with the next car on his flying lap, and that is Jamir. Is he on a flying lap? Oh no. He's not a flying. I don't think he's on a flying lap. I think he's on a... I think he's doing an out lap. Then another slow lap. Then a flag lap. That is... let's see KP in the next one. Keeps it steady, and he sets a 1 minute sector 1 and 2. Liam sets a 1:35.9. He made a mistake in turns 8 and 9, which costed him. And Jamir goes P2. KP goes quickest. We have Gagli up to P2. We're 128.9. And Batman goes ahead of his teammate, but behind Gagli, as Rich Swansea and Destroyer Sean go P2 and P3 respectively. And we have Keanu, who got a slipstream of the Alpine and goes P4. F1 Logic P4. Ted P2. Oh, Zoro's out! Zoro is out! He's crashed. Mike, he's invalidated his last lap, so he will go for another one. Keeps it smooth and steady for as Liam goes ahead of his teammate to P8. Jamir goes up to P5 in the Mercedes. Oh, this Destroyer Sean and Batman, and Batman has lost his front wing and he's out. And Mike will round out sector 2. That's a 1 minute point 3. He's on for a P2 or a P3. Let's hope he keeps it clean for the final corner. And Mike rounds out the final corner, and he will cross the line in P5. So it's a Mercedes 5 and 6.
When he won the 2016 Spanish GP. Coincidentally, he pushed Sebastian.
Will is on his lap. He gets close to the wall on the exit there. And sets a 1 minute point 7. Will rounding out the final corner, and Will across the line, P7. So he goes behind the Mercedes cars. Let's see Gagli, he's on his out lap. Gagli starting his lap. So at this point we have 11 cars in Q2, so you're not gonna want to be the slowest car, otherwise you're eliminated and will not advance to Q3. Gagli he's up by 4 tenths. Shifting there. Gagli improved by 8 tenths. He will look to challenge Jamir and Will in P6 and 7. If not, faster. As Gagli will cross the line, P4. So 2 Aston Martins are in the top 4. Ted and Gagli. Jamir on his outlet. Rich Swansea. Significantly down on his previous time. Rich Swansea. He lost some time actually, but he will have to gain in order to improve. And Rich Swansea, he improves miraculously, but it's not enough to get him out of 10. Let's look at Jamir, who's improved 4 tenths. Jamir on the final corner. He shifted down to second, but and now Jamir across the line. P2 and goes a tenth behind KP. That was a great lap from the Mercedes man. Troyushan is constantly cutting corners. As well is improved 5 tenths. For the first second sector, and will cross the line. P3 behind Jamir, but ahead of Ted. Let's see Liam. He has to improve. He has to get ahead of Piano, because whoever's slowest will join and Batman and Zoro in the drop zone. Liam starts his lap. Keanu, I believe he's on a lap. No, he's not. But he will just make it with 4 seconds on the clock remaining. Oh, Liam is... It's a shame for Liam and the Alfa Romeo guys. Keanu has aborted his lap because he knows that Liam made a mistake. So he's aborted and he saved his what? Destroyer Sean. He will run out of fuel actually. Destroyer Sean sees the left. Keanu and Ted are side by side into the final corner. And they will cross the line side by side. We have Liam and I'm Batman, they're both out, the two Alfa Romeos, and so is Zorro. But Destroyer Sean, the Alpine, and I'm Batman, they both have grid penalties. And into the final part of qualifying.
Total weight. 2019 Chinese GP was F1's 1000th official championship race. If we continue with around 20 to 24 races a year, we can expect the 2000 GP to happen around the year 2064. The record for the most cars in an F1 race was achieved at the 1953 German Grand Prix with 34 cars. The race with the fewest entries saw only 6 cars line up on the grid. This was the infamous 2005 US Grand Prix, which saw 14 cars pulled out of the race due to tyre safety.
As you see, the Ferrari of Will, he's out from the flying top. And again, will be the first one to cross the line. Oh, I forgot the telemetry. And I forgot the tires. So everyone's on fresh softs, of course. And Will, first one to cross the line for his first flying lap in Q3 of all of them. Will sets at 32.2. sets a 1 minute point 2. The British driver. Will across the line sets a 1 minute point 7.4. Destroyer Sean, who has a 5 place grid penalty for an incident with Ambatman. He crosses the line P2 for the Alpine driver. As we see Gagli, P3 for him. Mike across the line. We look to challenge, and he goes up to P2. Ted, Swansea P2, or Rich Swansea. Jamir goes quickest in the Mercedes, but we still have KP, who will cross the line and take provisional pole here in Jeddah. His teammate F1 Logic, also known as Leighton, and he hasn't done a proper lap, so he stays at P10. At the moment it's KP, Jamir, Will, Rich Swansea, Mike, Ted, Destroyer Sean, Gagli, and Keanu, and Leighton. F1 Logic goes for another lap actually. Let's go with him. Sets a 59.8. He's flying. We look to match his teammate. As you see, the Ferrari parked up on D. And that's probably a reset track. And F1 Logic P2. So he gets ahead of Jamir and he gets behind his teammate. So that's your order for now, with 5 minutes remaining in qualifying.
British constructor Arrows never won a race after 383 attempts, the highest of any team in Formula One history. They came close 5 times in 1978, 1980, 81, 85 and 1997. longest broadcasted races was also one of the shortest. The 2021 Belgian Grand Prix lasted only 3 minutes and 27 seconds, the race being flagged due to wet weather conditions on lap 3. The record for the most cars in an F1 race was achieved at the 1953 German Grand Prix with 34 cars. The race with the fewest entries saw only 6 cars line up on the grid. This was the infamous 2005 US Grand Prix, which saw 14 cars pulled out of the race due to tyre safety concerns. Formula One is now distinct because the participants agreed to a set of rules where the formula are the rules and the one referring to the fact that this is a top tier of motor race.
You have 3 minutes left of qualifying.
The grid today were kart racing as children, so they could enter the sport with as much experience as possible. It hasn't always been like that though. In the 1950s, the average age of the drivers was 39, with 3 over the age of 50. The 2019 Chinese GP was F1's 1000th official championship race. If we continue with around 20 to 24 races a year, we can expect the 2000 GP to happen around the year 2064. Sebastian Vettel holds the F1 record for the shortest time elapsed before picking up a penalty. He was caught speeding in the pit lane in practice for the 2006 Turkish Grand Prix, almost immediately after he exited the garage, just 9 seconds into his F1 career.
Okay, we have the Aston Martin of Gasly, the first one out momentarily. Gasly lets the Alpine through, so Destroyer Sean will be the first one to start the final flying lap of qualifying. So Destroyer Sean starts his final flying lap. Oh dear! The Alpine is out of qualifying, and he will not improve. God. He is going to improve his first sector. He will look to improve more for the remainder of the lap. $0.06 gain for Gasly. Gasly across the line, P4 for the Aston Martin. KP will improve by 2 tenths. Mike gets into the 126s and he will cross the line P3. Keanu will cross the line P10. They're both actually identical. Jameer goes P2, P3. Ted in P5. Will here are your qualifying results here in Jeddah. We have KP pole position, F1 Logic P2, Will P3, Jameer P4, Mike P5, Ted P6, Gagli P7, Rich Swansea P8, Sean P9, and Keanu P10. So both Alpine and the McLaren, they both set identical lap times. It's waiting for players, and it's 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go here in Jeddah. It's Mini who went up at P1 magically, and Lewis Blue Rocket goes P2. KP fell behind. Apparently, the top two. Apparently, Mini and Blue Rocket, they have disconnected, which is why they jumped the start. And as we see, Rich Swansea, who's spun, and he's reset the track. That's illegal. Mini's going again. Back to the lead, we have Leighton, also known as F1 Logic. He fell from P2 to P6. That's not a great start from the Canadian. I see Zoro looking behind Keanu, desperate for a move. Let's see the tires. I forgot to show you guys. Apologies. We have the majority on mediums except Ted, Zoro, Mini, Blue Rocket, Mink, and Tim on softs, Zelik and Liam on hards. So you have the two Mercedes duo comfortably in P3 and P4, doing a great job so far. We have Blue Rocket being he's still ghosted. As Gagni, he's lost his front wing. I forgot to mention that. and as F1 Logic will get overtaken again by Destroyer Sean as Keanu goes really wide and he's lost 2 places because of it. We have no penalties so far, that's great. We have Mini who's made up 7 places due to his ghost as Keanu overtakes F1 Lewis. Logic, he overtakes Mini and Sean at the same time. Mini and Sean going at it. Oh dear! Mini's out! That's not a great start of the season for the Mexican, the reigning world champion, the reigning D2 world champion. As Sean clips him coming into the back straight.
Blistering fast pit stops, some even approaching the sub-2 second mark. But what about the longest?
Sean gets his front wing replaced because of the damage. Let's see the position change. We have P2 and P5. From P2 to P5, they all made up 1 place. Zoro gained 5, Leighton lost 5, Keanu gained 1, Lewis gained 3, and Batman gained 7, Mink gained 5, Liam lost 2, Fred gained 6, Tim gained 4, Zelik gained 5, Lurafit gained lost 1, Sean lost 4, Davili lost 11, and Rich Swansea lost 11. As we're back underway, we have KP and Will are at it. As now KP will get overtaken by the Ferrari. Oh, and what a move by KP to seal the lead back. That is epic stuff from the Brit. But Will have the DRS on the main straight. Will going for a move and he sees P1 away as Jameer gets overtaken twice by his teammate Mike and by Tad. Jameer is in. Jameer sat on P5. F1 Logic lost many places in the first 3 laps. And he clips the wall on the entry into this fast chicane. Let's hope he doesn't have damage. As Zoro and Jameer, the former teammates at Ferrari last season. Oh dear! As Jameer clips the Mercedes. KP gets past Will. But Will is just... he forces KP off the track. As KP gets a penalty for corner cutting. And he has to give back the position. And he lost out to Mike. Mike, where on earth has he come from? Did he come from? He's magically found himself in P2. Living life, as Mike's teammate Jameer will get ahead of Zoro in P5. And gets a bit twitchy on the exit of 13. KP now overtakes Mike. I'm not sure if KP will. Yeah, KP will have to appeal to the stewards for moving, because Will pushed them wide. That's a bit like Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen IRL in 2021. As Keanu and F1 Lewis are side by side into turn 2. The McLaren is momentarily ahead, and he will get ahead. F1 Lewis squeezed off. And now Keanu retains 7. Zorro, I believe he had damage. Gagli and Sean swap places. It's not a good start for Gagli, as he lost his front wing on the opening lap, and he gets twitchy on the curb. Let's go back to F1 Lewis and Keanu. Jameer gets past Ted, and F1 Lewis gets past Keanu. But Keanu will have the DRS. The McLaren and the Williams are identical in pace. As now Keanu goes on the outside, but he's backed off. Let's look at Fred, who had a poor qualifying. He's crashed on his flank lap. Now he's behind the other McLaren of Mink. Zorro pits again. What's happened? Oh, he broke his front wing again. That's not a great start for Zorro. He won 4 or 5 times last season. Now Liam's on a train with Fred and Mink. Well, Fred with the DRS on Mink with the McLaren. And he goes on the outside and gets the McLaren and moves up into the points on his debut in P1, as Will gets up to P1 ahead of KP. We have a train with Will and KP, and Mike is joining them. So it's McLaren, it's Ferrari, Red Bull and Mercedes, all fighting for the lead. Well, Mike is a bit far off. He's not really close to the pair. But KP will have the DRS on the straight. Will he make the move, or will he be patient and wait for the next few corners? He doesn't catch Mike behind will have the DRS on KP, as KP sends it on the inside of the final corner and gets Will. Will have the DRS. Mike behind them will have the DRS too. Will gets KP again. As Mike gets an illegal overtake on Will, so he's going to give the position back. Mike's doing a stellar job right now. He's in P3. Mercedes are doing, as you have Jamir is in P4. Logic still has to make up for the poor start, because he lost from P2 to P9 or P10 off the start. He's already feeling pressure at Red Bull, being the quickest car, D1 even. As KP gets, as Will is really wide into the final corner, and that allows Mike to go through. We have Fred getting past I'm Batman up to P9. Fred's having a great race so far. We have Tim into the pits. We haven't heard from him the whole race, but he's made a pit stop onto the mediums. In this game, the tire wear is a bit merciful than last game, as Destroyer Sean is out. That's similar to the one in qualifying in Q3. As Beth Swansea or Rich Swansea, he's into the pits. But is KP pitting? KP will pit. Mike will also pit. Will too, but Jamir, he will pit actually. So Mercedes will most probably double stack. Ted, Leighton, Lewis, Keanu, everyone's diving into the pits. As Jamir gets held up a bit on because of the double stack, but Liam stays out. But it's still a virtual safety car. Gagli gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Keanu gets a drive-through penalty. Penalties are KP has 3 because Will pushed him off. Keanu has a drive-through and Gagli has a 5-second penalty. And we have Jamir right on the gearbox of the Alfa Romeo of Liam. Oh, they make contact. Shamir gets the job done. Liam has to settle in behind. Will 1 second behind. Blue Rocket is still ghosted. Keanu's into the pits for his drive-through penalty. Yeah, he served his drive-through penalty. And now he finds himself as Zelik and Batman, they're both battling for P11. Logic around the outside of turn 13 gets the job done on Liam. Will with the DRS on Mike. But he prefers to wait. He prefers to wait patiently, and he will get the job done on Mike. As you have Zelik, who's lost 2 places at once. Keanu will get past. Now on Batman, he loses 2 places at once. Hugo says in the chat, is this 50%? Yes, Hugo, it's 50% this. 25 laps. Now we're over we're over halfway to the finish line. 13 laps. Let's tune in the fight for P2. Rich Swansea gets 3 seconds. Liam into the pits. He has enough of his heart. He will switch to the mediums, I reckon. Yeah, he is. He will get ahead of Tim in the AlphaTauri. As you see KP, he's bridged a 2.5 second gap to Will. He's supposed to bridge a 3 second gap to stay ahead. Now Will's being attacked by Mike in the Mercedes. Mike still with the DRS. Wait, isn't he? He isn't. but he will stay behind Will. I'm Batman, right up behind. You can see that. You see like, and he goes for a move around the outside of turn 13, but Felix refusing to back off. He goes close to the wall, Batman, but he will stay. He will get a move done on the AlphaTauri. They like gets past I'm Batman, but I'm Batman will get the DRS as AlphaTauri goes twitchy. Oh dear, they make contact, and I'm Batman is out of the race. Now Z-like is into the pit. He crossed the line actually. And surprisingly, it's a virtual safety car. That's on KP's hands now. Because if it was a full safety car, all the gap he's made will go away. As there's double stacks at AlphaTauri, which costed them a place. Yeah, it is. As now, Rich Swansea will get past the. And now we're back other way after an accident between the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo. Now KP has a gap to Will, 2.8. He has to bridge 3 seconds. As you have KP about to lap the first car, which Blue Rockets actually still ghosted. I'll be surprised if the stewards don't disqualify Blue Rockets. KP now has a 3-second gap to win, but he will need to gain more to be in the clear. As we have see like we spun and will be overtaken by his teammate. Yeah, he is. Now the gap down to 2.9 for the lead. As now KP will lap his former teammate last season at Mercedes, which is Rich Swansea or Beth Swansea. So the blue flags are shown. He will have the DRS. Now Will's teammates now benefiting KP because of the DRS. Now Rich Swansea has gained time on KP surprisingly. The gap's now 3.6 for the lead. That will be good for KP. Rich Swansea sets the fastest lap. And Keanu and Liam are going at it. They're both ghosting surprisingly. We have Mink with on a DRS with the DRS on. Azila is out, and it's another virtual safety car. He probably got on the curb. surprised to see no safety cars so far. Only 3 DSCs. And we're back again. Now there's a fight between Mink and Fred. Mink will have the DRS on the horse. So Mink he's posted. Mink on the outside. No, he's not be able to make the move. As Liam and the Alfa Romeo gets on the final point strength position. Upwards of P10. Gap's now 2.5. KP will definitely get his penalty removed, as he'll be fuming with Will. Gaps now. Okay, KP's time penalty is 3 seconds. And tires, I'll label them. So here are the tires. So the top 8, apart from Ted, are on hards. So is Keanu is on hards. But Mink and Ted, they're on 12 lap old mediums. Liam is on 9 lap old mediums. Gagli 7 lap mediums. Tim 6 lap mediums. And Blue Rocket and the Ghost 10 lap mediums. Zoro 7 lap softs and Red Swansea 4 lap softs. So sorry, just W Steve, man, thank you. Like always. I'm grateful to commented D1 now. As now the gap is shrinking, surprisingly. Beth or Rich Swansea will help his teammate actually for DRS. Liam and Keanu are tussling for the final points paint position. Keanu gets on the curb, and that will make him lose time. Gap's now shrunk to 1.9. As now will get the DRS. His teammate has helped him. We have Mink, Liam, who's caught up to Mink. And Mink is catching Fred. So we could see a four-way battle for P8. And unfortunately one of them will have to come out P11 with no points. As Mink goes on the outside of the final corner, he will get a bit squeezed off a bit, but he will have the better exit on the Haas. As now final lap of the race, Mink still not able to make the move. Show front. Yeah. KP now will round out the final sector. He will cross the line first, but he has a penalty. He will get it removed, most probably. Now KP rounds out the final corner of the season opener here in Jeddah, and KP will cross the line, but will win this race. Mike will come home in P3. Ted Mink still not able to get Fred, as Fred on his D1 debut will pick up 4 points for Haas. And we have a McLaren double points finish after, and William just missed out. Zoro after a forgettable race. He comes on P12. Gagri also forgettable race, as he will just do donuts over the line. Now let's invite So he so I was busy setting up the party for the interview for the podium finishers. KP, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let's wait for Mike to join. Then we'll start.
Okay, I can you do mic first? I think I need to sort out my microphone.
You want to start now?
No, do mic first. I'm just gonna quickly
Oh, Mike
try and
couldn't make
fix
it.
my audio.
His mic is
Oh,
broken.
okay.
So it's only you today.
Yep.
Um, you ready to start?
Just one sec. Uh,
Yeah, tell me when you're ready.
yeah. I'm just trying to see because I know my mic doesn't get, what do you call it, shared. I just need to start a broadcast and sorry, one second. How was the race? How'd you find it?
It's enjoyable at the front.
Yeah, the front was interesting, especially at the end. I thought, you know. Let me just turn my mic on. Okay, you can start.
Um, f- First of all, great job on P2, obviously. I know you gave it everything.
Yeah, the pen will get removed because I think it was lap 5 or something. I got dive bombed down the inside at turn 1, and then I was forced off. Like I had to go off, cut the corner, and then I got a 3-second penalty just from that, and then I let them past as well, so it will get taken off. So P1
Yeah, that
should
is
be
something
erased.
for the stewards to investigate. And obviously, you
Yeah,
came back to Red Bull after a season with Mercedes. Can you talk us through that?
yeah. Well, I knew it was the best car, and last season was very stressful, so I still want to be at the top. Um, so I just thought Red Bull was the best way to try and help me to the top.
Great. So how are you finding this season? Like, is it
So
more
far, so
competitive?
good. Definitely more competitive. I was looking in the grid in qualifying, and like the people getting knocked out in Q1, they were quick as well. So yeah, grid's looking very quick this year, which is good for the league. So yeah, should be good and yeah, competitive as well for the second place spot in constructors, assuming that Red Bull get it. Hopefully we do, but I think because the performance between second, third, and fourth is closer, but you never know what will happen.
And final question of today is, obviously you both as a team had a front row knockout, and we see your teammate has lost some ground. Can you talk us through that?
I'm not sure what happened because I was so focused on my race. I think he got unlucky at the start and think he was just trying to make his way through, but getting through a DRS train is very hard, even in a Red Bull. So, yeah,
Yeah,
the DRS and ERS combination is crazy. We saw that with me and Will today,
yeah.
where he'd be behind me, and I just knew that he'd take me, so didn't even bother. So, yeah,
And anyways, congrats again, and thank you for your
that's all.
time.
No worries. See ya.
Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in to the stream, and I that was a great battle between Will and KP. KP said his penalty will be removed by the stewards, and overall, so much action between the midfield cars and between the front runners. And anyways, see you guys tomorrow for my D2 race, and see you guys. And the race after that will be uh, the same circuit in on Monday for D3, but next week is Barcelona. Is it Barcelona? Yeah, it is Barcelona next week with a newly modified uh, last few corners. Now there'll be no chicane, which will be good for the drivers. And on a side note, thank you guys all. I appreciate every single one of you, and see you next week.